Peace. This is King over Black Supremacy, and I want to do a video in regards to the black woman who was allegedly burned alive by the KKK. Now, many people are alleging that this was a made-up story by her, that this never happened, that she burned herself alive and blamed it on the KKK. Now, we don't know how true that is. That could be a cover-up during the time of elections to not let this type of story get out, to distract people from the elections that are going on, or to put an issue on Obama's hands, on these different political parties' hands that they don't want to deal with during the time of the election. So it's the best time to cover up this heinous hate crime of the KKK burning somebody alive in 2012. That's the theory that I've come to, that possibility lies. We're not so sure that it's true that this sister burned herself alive. Now, even if she did burn herself alive, it's an even greater act of revolution, protest, black supremacy. It's an even greater act. Why do I say that? Many Negroes claim to be about nonviolence, taking from the whole Dr. Martin Luther King Civil Rights Act, taken from the Gandhi piece. No violence. Along with those that are just totally scared of the European, scared to fight back, scared to stand up for what they believe in. And the other half truly want to be humanitarian, truly want to say they love everybody and they have unconditional love. So for this sister, she has more courage and more heart than anybody in this so-called black humanitarian, we love everybody humanitarian piece. Because even if she said, I don't want to go kill a cracker, I don't want to go kill a European, I'm going to burn my own physical self alive as an act of protest against the racism and white supremacy that is existing in the world today. I'm not going to kill no cracker, but I'm willing to even take my own life and use my own life as an example, as a statement of disgust against the white supremacy that is happening and going on in the world today, and in efforts to kick off a revolution between the forces of racism and white supremacy and black people, and to wake black people up. She was going to be the spark that ignited black people. She was going to be the spark that kicked this all off if she burned herself alive. If she burned herself alive, it was even a more noteworthy, profound move than even Harriet Tubman, than even Nat Turner. She was going to burn herself alive. She burned herself alive as a political statement. She was going to use her own transition as a weapon against white supremacy. That would have to be one of the most, if not the most, powerful revolutionary acts of not only this century, but this millennium. Particularly for African Americans in the United States of America. So you mean to tell me this black woman burned herself up and blamed it on the KKK in order to ignite a revolution? I mean, it's shocking to see that there are some black people out here with that type of spirit, with that type of sincerity, with that type of compassion and determination to be a force against white supremacy by any means necessary. That is a powerful black woman, Miss Motif, that must be recognized in history as a legend. That was a powerful, powerful move. Most Negroes claim that they love everybody, so they won't fight against white supremacy. They won't fight against racism. But they are scared. That's what it really is. She said, hey, I love everybody. I'm not hurting no white people. I'm not going to get caught up in that. But I would take my own life as a sign of disgust with white supremacy and the way of this white supremacist world. And I will use my transition as a weapon to ignite the revolution. That was a black revolutionary woman. That was a great, powerful act, if that is the case that she did burn herself alive. If she didn't, and they are lying and making that up, that she burned herself alive. Y'all know what time we are living in. And y'all know how these entities have so much political power now that they can cover up their own acts of demonism, which they could not do back in the day. Now they can cover it up. They have even stronger bonds to make their heinous acts of racism act as though they did not even happen, when everyone saw it, when it was clear. You mean to tell her fingerprints was on the lighter? That's why y'all have come to the conclusion that she had burned herself up? It doesn't make sense to me. But either way, it is a win-win situation. The story that y'all have made up makes her one of the most powerful black people, the most revolutionary, spiritual, and political black people. Particularly African Americans that have ever existed. Because black Americans are afraid of pain, afraid to suffer to any degree for any of their ideas or anything that they truly believe in. So either way, if y'all made that story up, y'all made up a remarkable, profound, prolific story. Y'all made up a story about this sister that's even greater than the story of your Jesus Christ. Because your Jesus Christ said, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, according to your book. Father, Father, you know, let this cup pass me by. Don't do this to me, basically. Your Jesus Christ did not want to bear the cross, did not want to deal with the pain and suffering. But this woman set herself on fire as a political statement to ignite the revolutionary consciousness of black people and to awaken the world to the racial tension that exists in America today. That's the story that y'all made up, and if y'all didn't make it up, wow. We can't say there are not some very real and serious black people out here. We can't say that no more. Join my website, www.kingnobleBlackRulership.com. Wow.